Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Living the Line. And today we're making a super easy slouch beanie. This is the beanie. Super soft, multicolored. First you'll need 5.25 millimeter hook. 5.25 millimeter, 0.25 millimeter hook, so a little bit smaller. And a pair of safety scissors. Remember to like, subscribe for more tutorials. I'll try and push out at least one a week, okay? Alright, now let's get down to it. First, we'll begin with our 5.25 millimeter hook. Then you'll choose 3 yarns of your choice. I chose black, blue, and white for this project. Go ahead and grab your yarn out. First, you're going to go ahead and start with a slip knot. You're going to yarn over, twist your hook around, take the long end, and yarn over, pull through, and then take that short end and pull it tight. Then you're going to go ahead and yarn over and chain 4. Then you're going to slip stitch back into that first chain. Yarn over, then chain 2. Then when we start our double crochet, you're going to be going back into the center hole here. So yarn over, back into the center. You're going to double crochet 9 times for a total of 10, because that first chain 2 counts as a double crochet. Alright, then I'm going to go ahead and meet you at the end here. Once we get to the end, we're going to stop on our last double crochet. We're going to yarn over, pull through 2, and then leave 2 loops left on our hook. We're going to grab our other color, pull that through, and then tie on the back of your work. I like to do a double knot now. It might not be perfect, but it works for me. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and work into the top of that chain 2 and slip stitch. Then those 2 little pieces from the color change that we did, the black and the blue, we're going to go ahead and make sure that we grab those 2 after we chain 2. So I'm going to go ahead and grab those and move them over. So when I work through it, I'm going to go ahead and yarn over and make sure like I'm looping those around and keeping them on top of the last row that I worked on. So yarn over, grab your 2 little pieces, and then go ahead and double crochet. For row 2, we're going to double crochet 2 times into each top of the last double crochet. So it'll be 20 double crochet in total. Alright, so I'm going to meet you at the end here. And then remember, for that last one, we want to go ahead and halfway do that double crochet. So I'm going to go ahead and take down my work here. And then that last one, you're going to yarn over, pull through 2, and then stop. You're going to cut your work and then grab your next color. Go ahead and tie that at the back, and a nice little double knot. And then slip stitch the top of that chain 2 from the previous row. Remember to grab those 2 little small pieces. So after you do that slip stitch, grab those 2, make sure they're covered, and then you're going to go ahead and do that chain 2. Alright, so for row 3, we're going to alternate 1 double crochet, then 2 double crochet for 30 double crochet total. So we're going to do 1, 2, 1, 2. Now remember that first chain 2 counts as a double crochet, so we're going to do 2, then we're going to do 1 to the next one, and then 2, and then 1 into the next one. I'll meet you at the end here. Now remember at the end, because we are color switching, we're going to stop at those last 2. Go ahead and grab your next color, pull that through, and tie it at the back in a nice little double knot. Then we're going to trim that down. Then we're going to go ahead and slip stitch at the top of those 2, that chain 2. Right there. Then make sure you're grabbing your 2 little pieces. Go ahead and then chain 2. And for row 4, you're going to do 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and then 2 double crochet. So that's 1, 2, and then we're going to do 2 double crochet into this next one. So we do 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and then 2 into this next one here. And come back and meet you at the end. Alright, so now we're at the end of our 4th row, and this is what it looks like so far. Remember those last 2, we keep on the hook and then we cut. I'm going to go ahead and grab our next color. Pull that through and then do our little double tie at the end, at the back I mean. Cut that excess down. We're going to cut it down to like about an inch. We're going to go ahead and slip stitch the top of that last chain 2. Then we're going to go ahead and chain 2. Then for row 5, we're going to do 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and then 2 double crochet. So that first one counts as 1. Then we're going to do the next one, the next one. That's 3 double crochet, and then we got 2 double crochet into that same hole. And then just keep repeating that pattern, and then we'll meet you at the end. Alright, now we're at the end. And remember, we're color swatching, so we're going to keep our 2 loops. Go ahead and cut. Grab our next color, grab those 2 little end pieces, and then slip stitch to the top of that chain 2 there. Then chain 2. Then row 6, we're going to do 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, then 2 double crochet. So 4 single double crochets, then 2 double crochets into the same hole. I'll meet you at the end. Grab our next color, and then for row 7, it's going to be the same till you get the end of your work. So slip stitch to the top of this chain. Go ahead and do your chain 2. Then we're going to go ahead 1 double crochet all around for 60 double crochet total, all the way till you get to row 20. Now we're going to go ahead and speed this up, and then I'll meet you back at the end. Alright, so here we are. We're at the end. As you can see in the middle, I changed up the pattern a little bit. I changed up the pattern to do 2 rows of the same color, and then I switched it back at the end just to add a little change. And there you have it. Thank you for watching.